Something that's vexed me for some time now is why so many people who trade the financial markets get it so wrong. Is it the strategy that they're using? Trading too many different strategies? Why is it that they're blowing their trading accounts one after another, losing personal money? Or they'll do a trading challenge with a proprietary firm like FTMO, and they just keep failing challenge after challenge, and they are struggling to pass for some reason. And it has perplexed me for quite some time. But I think I know the reason why. It's not necessarily the strategy, whether they're trading head and shoulders pattern, whether they're scalping, whether they're doing a reversion to mean strategy, reversal strategy. There are countless strategies. I could give you 20 strategies to try for yourselves. But it's not there. I mean, you only really need one strategy at the most, depending on whether you're day trading or swing trading. It's, for me, about understanding the metrics. Because if you don't know the metrics, if you don't know how much you need to make over the year, or each month, every day, then how are you going to know whether you're on track to where you want to get to? So this arbitrary number, especially if you need to pass a trading challenge, is 10%. So once you've hit 10%, when you pass the challenge, and then you've got to get verified. And no longer do you need to get that 10% in a month. You've got a bit more time than that. So with companies like FTMO, they will say, right, okay, once you've hit the 10%, you pass. You don't need to do it in exactly 1 month, which I know a lot of people struggled with. Now, I have this conversation all the time with people that I talk to that trade, and they are really struggling. They don't understand what it is that's going wrong. They have an internal battle, a psychological battle with themselves. They get themselves into a rut where they get some losing trades, and they think, right, okay, this is the one strategy. I need to maybe try a different one. Or I've been on YouTube and I've seen this other guy is making money, try doing this strategy. And then I see this morning breakout strategy that keeps coming up as an ad on YouTube. And I think, but that's old hat. There's nothing new. I can give you a step-by-step guide to the morning breakout strategy. It's not something that's revolutionary. It really isn't about that. I'm sure that it's just not about that. It's to do with really understanding the numbers. And I used to work out all the risk-reward ratios, win-loss ratios, how many trades to make per month, and really look at the success rate of any strategy that I implemented. And it was hard work really doing it on paper, but I still did it. I'm just going to take my AirPods out and just see that they're in the like earrings. So I started to build some software that could do it all for me and in lightning speed. So I could understand if I made, say, 60 trades a month, 15 trades per week, on average 3 trades per day, applying a certain strategy. What would be my win to loss ratio? Okay, what would that look like? So say I did 60 trades and it was 50%. So I got 30 winning trades and 30 losing trades. What would that look like? But then I need to know the risk reward ratio, don't I? So then what I did was I looked at that and applied, well, okay, if I got a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, what would be my return for the month on 60 trades if I got, say, a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio? So what does that look like? And then fiddling around with the numbers so that I could see, well, okay, what if I only did 20 trades a month? What would that look like with a win ratio of, say, 60%? So say 20 trades, you get 12 right, 8 wrong. And when I say wrong, there's no such word as wrong really, because if you have to take a loss, you have to take a loss. That's just the nature of trading. If you've traded long enough, you'll understand that. So I created something called a trading strategy analyzer. I'm a trader. I built it for traders. And then I also built something else, which is called the magic number compound interest trading calculator, which I absolutely love because everybody should know what their number is. What's your number? What is your number? Ask yourself, what is your number? That magic number is the number that you know you need to give you the lifestyle that you want to have. I don't know what your number will be. It could be 1 million. It could be 500,000. It could be 10 million. I don't know what that is, but you know how much you need. And then we have to break that down and create a track for us to run on so that we know exactly what we need to make month in, month out, compounding that money out, what we can start with, whether we add to it on a monthly basis, what point in the future are we going to be taking withdrawals from that magic number to give us a lifestyle that we want to have. We built that because it's something that I know will be hugely beneficial to anybody, so that then when you're setting goals for yourself, everybody should have goals, whether that's materially, whether that's just freedom, time freedom, money freedom, whatever it is for you. They need to know what that number is and how they're going to get there. But be patient and disciplined. And what compounding does is it demonstrates how you can be patient and how you can build up a lot of money over time. And I think a significant problem with traders is when you are starting an account, you want to get there as quickly as possible. You risk 1 or 2% of the trading account, trading far too much on each trade, and you end up then getting a few consecutive trades wrong, and then that goes wrong. So I built a drawdown calculator to show you the benefits of understanding how much you should risk per trade and the downside, and how you get absolutely annihilated if you end up risking too much on the account, and how long it would take and how many trades you would need to make just to get back to break even. So that was important. Position sizing calculators I built. So but everything that I need as a trader to trade properly like a pro, to consistently make me profits. And as a trader, I built it for other traders out there, because I believe that if you want to stop blowing up your trading accounts, if you want to stop failing these proprietary challenges, you've got to know these numbers, these metrics, before you even implement it in the strategies. As I say, I could give you 20 strategies if you want them, and you'll hear them banded around. There's nothing new at all. I could give you trading signals. That's not going to help. I saw somebody the other day advertising saying, "Oh, we'll pass your FTMO challenge for you." What's the point of that? Because when you've got a live account, if you don't know how to trade, if you're not trading correctly and understanding what you need to make on each trade, where your stop losses need to be, the risk-reward ratios, win-loss probability, drawdown, there's so much more, the Monte Carlo simulations. Look at all of that, the Kelly criterion. It's not talked about at all. Everybody just says, "I've got this strategy and this is the one." And that's fine. Go ahead and try those strategies out. But the reality is, if there's such a high percentage of traders losing money, and we're talking, anything from 70 to 90%, and depending on which other platform provider announces their statistics of losing traders. That's too many. There's too many, and there's got to be a reason for that. So this is why I've built these trading calculators, and it's something that I will demonstrate in how it all works with future videos. But I just wanted to check in with you, just tell you what's going on with me at the moment. I've not done any videos on my Financial Traders Cafe channel for a while now. I've just been too busy, but I just see too many trading videos out there where people aren't really getting the right information. By all means, as I say, just follow whatever you feel comfortable with. If you've got somebody that's teaching stuff and you think that's really, really good, try it out, that's fine. But are you really getting the proper information? Are you really following the right path to trade successfully, consistently being profitable, being completely disciplined, and really knowing those numbers? So look out for those videos. There will be a link, I think, in the description if you want to have a look at the calculators, I'll show you how those work, and as I say, in future videos. It's a beautiful day again in Cheltenham today. They've just put the wheel up there. That's just been put up today. So if any of you can see that, it's an absolutely phenomenal day in Cheltenham. This glorious weather we're getting at the moment. It's just amazing. And that's one of the things about trading, whether that's the vehicle for you to make, your money, whether it's trading or any other type of business. It gives you freedom, gives you the lifestyle that you want, to be able to do what you want when you want, go anywhere you want to in the world. That's what it's about. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I hope the weather is as beautiful as it is here for you. And all I've left to say is happy trading, and I'll see you again soon.